Don't know where to start with this. This past 4 years of being in recovery is just not easy. And I came out of rehab saying that I have a story. And I knew when I hear my story, I must show it around everyone. There ain't nothing different from my story that there isn't from others. I've been abused by an ex, mentally, physically, emotionally. I was raped 3 times. I was used for drugs. What I'm trying to say is my story is no different than the others. Going through this is, there's going to be people that are 7 years old and have never seen half the shit that you went through. Just like I say to my sisters, you will never see the shit that I've seen in my 34 years in addiction. Oh, I'm sorry. At 35 years old, you will not see what I've seen in my 12 years of addiction. And it was just progressively getting worse at the end of it. It was spiraling out of control, and I thank my higher power for what it did to me to scare the absolute shit out of me to never want to use again. It numbed my feelings. I was so distraught by guys who had broken my heart early. My grandmother and I were like this growing up. I slept in her bed. I never slept in a bed alone until after my grandmother passed away. Losing her, I lost a piece of me. At 10 years old and having a crazy big family, immediate family. I had a brother, 2 sisters, one that was only 6 years old. She was only 4 years old. My mother and father both worked full times, and I didn't really establish a relationship with my mom until later on in life. So I didn't have anything like that. When I met my first real boyfriend that I loved, I stayed over his house, and I put everything into it. I played house with him, as my dad would say, and I'd get so mad at him, but that's what I did. I played house. And 9 years later, him and his girlfriend were fucking in my bed in his apartment, and I beat the shit out of both of them with a lamp. And I will never forget how